Alright guys, so tomorrow at 5 a.m. I am leaving to go down to Tennessee with the Harleys. Chantel is trailing hers down. I'm riding mine down. This will be a first for me. I've never rode mine down. I've always just trailered it. Put her in bagger mode for the weekend. Not a huge fan of the bags on the bike, but it actually doesn't look bad now that I put bars on it. This is my 2020 Lowrider S Harley Davidson. Pretty much stock other than an exhaust and some bolt-on parts, nothing crazy. It's a fun bike. I enjoy going down there, and it should be similar to the Groms. We'll see. Chantel is taking her Harley, and she's gotten a lot better in the past year from what she was when we went down there last year. Last year we went down, I think it was over the 4th of July, and that was the first time. She'd only had her bike for probably 2 months, and she decided that she was gonna go, and she took it down there. It needed tires, it needed some work, but she did pretty good down there. I think she will have a lot more fun this time though, because she was pretty stressed out the whole time last time. But I'll probably do a couple videos on this trip, because we are gonna be down there until next Wednesday. We'll see. I don't know. Should be a good time though. I'm slowly kind of getting the hang of this YouTube thing, so the videos should continue to just get better. Also, side note, since the last time Chantel's rode down there, we have done quite a bit of work to her bike. I put a 1200, I believe it's a Hooligan kit from S&S on it this past winter with some cams. We put Fox shocks in the rear. Just done a bunch of little maintenance items and upgrades to it, and it rides a lot better. And it's actually pretty quick too. Surprisingly, it's almost as fast as my bike, which is kind of scary. It makes me want to do a cam in mine. But I think she'll be a lot more comfortable on it down there. She did just get it painted, so hopefully it doesn't get any rock chips or anything stupid on the way down. She will be very upset. It's not here right now. It's actually loaded on the trailer. It's at my in-laws' house. But we're leaving it there overnight because it is raining here. It has been raining kind of off and on all week. I hope we don't run into a bunch of rain on the way down. That will probably not be super great. I do have rain gear, but it's still, I mean, it doesn't 100% keep you dry. But yeah, this is the start to probably a few videos, so we'll see. All right, guys, it's 4 a.m. We're about to leave. Luckily, no rain. They were saying last night that it was like a 50% chance of pretty bad thunderstorms first thing in the morning from like 4 to 8 o'clock. Doesn't look to be the case. There is still a small chance, but I'm hoping I don't get wet, because it doesn't really sound great first thing in the morning. I'll probably record a little bit on the way down, but not a whole lot. I think I'm just going to be more focused on just getting down there. So we made it 5.5 hours into the trip, and my cousin-in-law's bike, Dakota, decided that it was not going to run anymore. We were doing about 80 on the highway, and he just lost all power from his throttle, or from his throttle. So we're here at the Harley store, and we're debating whether he's going to buy a new bike or if he's going to fix his. I think he's probably going to end up with a new bike, to be honest with you. So yeah, we unloaded the bike over here at the service department, and hopefully we're putting Chantel's bike back in the center of the trailer, and he's riding away with the new one. They have a really sweet Road Glide in there. It's a 2017. Got a bunch of stuff done to it. Olin's front shocks, billet swing arm in the rear, just a bunch of stuff. So we'll see if he ends up with it. That'd be really sweet. Okay guys, so since my cousin-in-law's bike broke down on the road and he is buying a new one, I decided, I've always kind of wanted one of these. I potentially am looking at purchasing one this fall, but while he's doing all the paperwork in the dealership, I'm going to test ride a Pan America and see how she is. Make sure that this is what I want, because they are not super cheap. This is a used one. We're at a dealership. Actually, I don't even know what it's called. I should probably do that because they've been super awesome here. Actually, there is Dakota's bike going up that he just bought. He didn't end up getting the Road Glide. He opted for getting a brand new bike because it's got warranty, and that was exactly what he wanted.
Good afternoon, Man of War Harley. We'd like to congratulate Dakota on his 2023 Limited.
Alright guys, so there's Dakota's new bike. Brand new, boy. We're at Man of War Harley Davidson. I believe it's near Lexington, Kentucky. They were super awesome and easy to deal with. And 3.5 hours later, we're on our way back to where we were going in the beginning. It is a sweet bike. Brand spanking new. Has 6 miles on it, I think. Oh no. Fresh bike problems. He's got the jitters. I do know how that is. When I bought mine, it was hard. I don't know. It just took a bit to get used to. Doesn't matter what it is. I've also rode a lot more now, though, in the past 2 years, so I'm a little bit more comfortable jumping on pretty much anything and riding it. And off we go, finally. They're actually really surprisingly quick there. Most dealerships, when you go to buy something, it's a big mess around to get the paperwork done and all that stuff. Even when I bought this thing, I didn't finance it or anything, and it was still like a full day event by the time I drove there, did all the paperwork, and drove home. Bought it in I think it was March, beginning of March last year, I believe, and I almost rode it home. It ended up, I'm glad I did not, because it was like 32 degrees and raining the whole time. But I was so stoked to get it that I didn't really care, and I was prepared to ride it home. But Chantel, my wife, talked me into not doing that, which I'm somewhat thankful for. Although if I would have been doing YouTube at the time, it would have been a good video. Buys new Harley Davidson, rides it home in 32-degree weather while raining. We went from kind of cold and rainy to hot and muggy now. I have a feeling the highway will feel nice though. Hopefully my air filter dried out. We were riding earlier and it pretty much had been raining the whole time, and I couldn't really give the bike over like an eighth, like 15% throttle probably, because it would just choke out. I need to get a rain sock for it. That's something I didn't even think about when we were getting ready for this trip. But for future reference, I guess I shall be purchasing a rain sock, because that was kind of sketchy. I went to pass someone and it did not go super well for me. Kind of choked out. Felt like the whole thing was about to just die on its face right there. But yeah, I'm probably going to record some now. We are almost to Bucees. That's where we're going, because of course my wife insists that every time we come down here, Bucees is a must-stop trip. So, or a must-stop gas station, not trip. I like it. It's got cheap gas, but you end up spending an ungodly amount of money in the store, because their stuff inside the store is kind of pricey. And my gloves are still soaking wet. Ordered this little throttle lock thing off Amazon. Does not work the greatest, but it will lock your throttle enough to stretch your hand if it goes numb. I'm hoping the rest of the way down we have nice weather. That would be ideal. That'd be nice, yes. Great success if we had nice weather, because I'm tired of riding the rain. Really wasn't bad for the first like 4 hours. I stayed pretty dry, but somehow my rain suit or not rain suit, but just rain apparel that I brought either sprung a leak or it was just raining so dang bad that it soaked through my clothing and I was just absolutely destroyed. Look at Dakota enjoying his new bike. That man's happy. He's actually been talking to me about one of those for a while now. He just wasn't, I don't think he was prepared to buy one today, but you gotta do what you gotta do when your bike breaks down. Thing does look good going down the road. Alright guys, we've made it to the spot. My wife's favorite place to go. Bucees. I've gotten her now to where she can get in and out of there fairly quickly versus taking 17 hours to walk through every single aisle, but unfortunately her whole family's here and her mom's here, and when she gets around her mom and tries to shop, well, there's no hope for me. God, that place is massive. It is 4th of July weekend, so it is packed. And I'm starving, so hopefully we get food. Weather is way nicer. Running 75-80 is perfect. I always forget how busy this freaking place is. Good Lord. Every white girl's dream here. Look at that. 7,000 gas pumps. Oh my God, there's a line to get gas. I can't imagine how much money this place makes in a year. Go right here. Hopefully this is not just diesel. And we've arrived. Look at Chantel's bike. Not getting a road. I have reached 6,900 miles. Optimal performance and numbers. My bike has now reached peak performance. I don't know if you can see that or not. It's starting to get really pretty. I know it's probably hard to tell on GoPro, other than the construction. That's gay. Okay guys, so we are in Knoxville, Tennessee. That puts us about, well, it says 40 minutes, but probably will take less time to our cabin. Thank God. It has been a very, very, very long day. Between riding in the rain for 6 hours straight, and when I say rain, like dumping rain, like downpours, to spending 3 hours at the Harley dealership and buying a new Harley. It's definitely been a day. But it will also be a trip that we will never forget. So that's what these videos are all about. And that's what I enjoy doing. So I don't know if I'll do a day one video for today. I probably will see if I have enough footage for one. If not, I'll probably throw it on tomorrow's video. But if I don't record anymore and this is the end of the video, thanks for watching. I appreciate you guys. I definitely hit my first goal for YouTube on subscribers, and that's awesome. So gonna keep up the videos and see how they go.